What's up, YouTube? What's up? I done found some. I done went back down the rabbit hole again, y'all. This is 3 years ago. My buddy Tahir favorite intro. Tahir has been my partner in helping in the background as much as he can from Pakistan. He's in Pakistan, right? So he's been basically doing everything he can in the background. He don't want to be on camera. He don't want to be on camera or anything like that. But anyway, this is his favorite intro, man. So check this out right here. This real.
Yeah, the music recording network. That's what make you react like that. Yeah, here we go, y'all. Boy. Does Micron make your body move? The music recording network. Does that make you give a thumbs up? Yeah.
I did the music also.
I appreciate you when you subscribe to the channel. The music recording network. The music recording network. Here we go.
Look at my mouth. If I ain't say nothing about the last note, nobody would have seen it, man. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm sharing, I guess my vibe today is to share with y'all some of the things that, especially years ago, you go down the rabbit hole of the channel, man, you can see and see all the stuff I've been doing. I was working on skits, learning how to film and everything. We have a movie that's supposed to be coming out that I was talking about for a little while. We was doing a casting call for it. And it's so much fake stuff out here that when you real, you get swallowed up because everything is fake. They think you fake. So we did a casting call. We got a script that's written. We send out the script to everybody. We need 64 characters to play parts and everything. And we're talking about people that never ever act before. And how much you paying? Excuse me? If you want to be an actor, this is an opportunity for you to get your portfolio together. What have you acted in? Let me see what you got. Really? Speaking of acting, uncensored truth. Tyler Perry went viral for this speech at Angie Stone's funeral today. Oh my God. Rest in peace, Angie, man. That stuff. This is hurting me, man. I was praying, hoping that her death was like a natural cause and none of this conspiracy stuff. Because her music, man, and her singing, her style touched me. And now you got this dude, Tyler Perry. Okay. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out. Hey.
Where did it start? Once New York, outside in the park.
Let's go.
Who created it? Black people, fool. But that doesn't mean you can't break dance too.
Hey, that's back in the day.
Booming in the park when we hopped on the beat. Everybody wants to know who created hip hop.
Yeah, who created it?
Black people from the Bronx.
But since you want to talk about who created, what about the Puerto Rican hip hop? Where did it start? Once New York, outside in the park. Who created it? Black
Hey.
people, fool.
Who created hip hop?
Damn.
Please click the link at the top line.
People from the Bronx.
But since you want to talk about who created, what about the Puerto Ricans?
Now,
Yes, to listen to the full song, please click the link at the top line of the description box and tell them,
okay.
Oh God from Hip Hop News Uncensored sent you over there. Well, Angie Stone, a great psalmstress, Angie Stone, was laid to rest today. And some of the people that spoke at her funeral, some of the dignitaries, spoke. But Tyler Perry, his speech, which I'm getting ready to play in a few seconds, stood out the most because he added on to calling out the music industry for its treatment of the now deceased Angie Stone. Now, Angie made a video calling out the music industry sometime before her death. A lot of people have a lot of speculations about that, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to play what Tyler Perry said, and then we'll break all of this down. Let's hear what Tyler said. He got the whole industry in a frenzy. Rotate.
Y'all got to forgive me because I'm angry at the way she was treated. I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel. So I don't see everything.
Really?
But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to.
Amen. Facts.
All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? It's wrong.
You got a
It
nerve
is
to
wrong.
talk.
And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap.
You got a nerve to talk.
But you got to be careful when you start mistreating people, especially children of God, because the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
Some powerful words indeed. Now, like we said a while.
You got a nerve to talk. What about Monique? What you did to Monique was terrible. What is wrong with these? Oh my God. Jesus. Are you serious? You got a nerve. I cannot make this speech because I'm one of them. That's what you should have did. There is no way that what y'all hear this? Y'all forgot. Do I need to remind y'all that Monique and was mad at Tyler and Oprah? Do I need to remind y'all that people was picketing outside of Tyler Perry's studios and stuff like that? Do I need to remind y'all of this? And he got a nerve to say this? He has been known for not paying these actors a fair wage. He's been known for that. And y'all gonna sit here and, oh my God, as soon as he got on stage, y'all should have been booing him. Get off the stage. Oh my God, man, I cannot believe this one. What? Where was this? Oh my God. But you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because, I don't want to upset. This is about Angie. Rest in peace, Angie.
Because the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
Some powerful words in.
I would have got up and yelled at the top of my lungs, you got a nerve to talk. And I would have excused myself. I'm out of here. I'd have been so loud. You got a nerve to talk.
Indeed. Now, like we said, a while before Angie's death, she put this video out that I'm going to play in a few seconds, calling out the music industry. I'm going to take the people back and give you the video, and then I'll bring you back to the current day because some of you probably didn't see it. So let's check this joint out, man. Hit the thumbs up button as well. Let's get it.
After 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs, all the songs that I've done. I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence.
See, when she say people, see, here's what I think the problem is also, and I'm just guessing allegedly at this. you have the record label and the people that own the record label, the big dogs, the CEOs, the people that make all the real money, that make this whole thing work under here, right? But then you got the people that make this thing work, that's in charge of her accounts, in charge of doing whatever. They are closer to her, and they know that she's not watching. So these people that know that the artist is not watching and checking their money out, they got to make quotas. They got to bring in X amount of money or they going to be fired and move to the next record label. So they know she ain't looking. So they got to bring their books and say, here, this is what we made. And all the owners want to see is how much money that you made my company. And if it's not enough, especially if you in the negative, because all the stuff that you spending the money on, it's not adding up. But no, all the stuff that I spent the money on that I took from Angie, I made a profit. Good, you can stay. Something like that. I'm at 100%, but that's how it is. But you are attacking the record label, and you going to attack me, and I ain't done nothing because you ain't handled your business. I'm just guessing. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, and I feel sorry that this stuff even exists. I feel sorry that it exists in the first place. And somebody said, somebody in there said, you going to talk this trash? Hey, y'all want to get rid of her? Yeah, let's get rid of her. I can't even fathom the fact of somebody doing something wrong to anybody. Uncle Mike can't even fathom that. So I'm afraid to take somebody off this earth. I'm afraid of that.
So I'm truly...
I would never participate in that.
A walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from
over
me,
the years.
Money that I'm supposed to be... I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem?
Now, this is very sad to say the least. You're talking about a woman who put her blood, sweat, and tears into this, and is a great singer and looks like even a better person. But one thing you guys have to understand, I'm going to give you some lessons that I learned, in business early on, right? And it's the part about it that really sucks. I believe every word that she said. And because we have seen so much, remember, we've been in this industry 10 plus years. We talked to people who wanted to give us deals, people who wanted a piece of this, wanted a piece of that, people who come, they say a wolf in sheep's clothing, people who want to say, I want to bring you interviews and, and I want to do this and I want to bring this and we can hook up and do this. And at the end of the day, they're all looking for something. I have had bad lawyers, bad accountants, just all around bad people that were just not good at what they said that they were, what they promised. And it's just a sad part of the industry. If you don't learn it, if you don't know, if you put it in somebody else's hands, they're going to burn you, right? It just is what it is. And it's very, very sad. So at the end of the day, you have to be a steward over your own money. You have to learn how things go, how this goes, how that goes. You have to, hopefully you're lucky enough to get somebody who's going to be honest with you. But here's how the industry sees someone, right? Somebody black, poor.
We always got to start over with that one race card,
lucky enough to get somebody who's going to be honest with you. But
there has been plenty of artists like Justin Bieber who ain't black. What's the Beastie Boys. You know what? Let's keep going.
Here's how the industry sees someone, right? Somebody black, poor, they can blow, they can sing. They might hand you a couple dollars, right? But the part you may have made, let's say, example, you made $20 million in a year, right? And they say, okay, they're going to be satisfied with telling them they made 10. I'm going to give them 10. They never going to look for this other 10. I'm going to put the other 10 in my pocket, right? That's what this industry is.
That's nowhere near how it works, but okay. I mean, some people want to believe the lie, right? So go ahead, let's believe the lie. Go ahead, let's believe the lie. One of the things that I do know is the contracts for the record label is a contract for the sales of the song. How much do you think the selling of the product that belongs to the record label, how much you think the artist should get? 80% of it or 90% of it? When the record label is like the bank to put all their money into pushing and selling this product. It just so happened to have your vocals on it. See, what the problem is so many people really, really believe that the music industry makes way more money than what it actually does. That's where this problem starts at right there. The artist makes money off of shows, tours, endorsements, and making appearances. Those are the 4 things that an artist can make a lot of money off of. The record label make money off the sales of the product. That's how it's always been. I didn't make the rules. I just learned them. You learn the rules before you play a game.
Dog eat dog. It's, they don't really know I'm a pocket. How can I get over on this person? To the tunes of millions of dollars. They even do it in sports. You heard people like Kevin Garnett. The laundry list of players that have got, duped out of money by bad accountants, bad lawyers, bad sports agents, all of that. And unfortunately, the industry breeds that. Some of these contracts,
I'm glad
people
you
jumping
said that.
in and, let's say they give you $1 million up front. You think that's great money. You're like, oh my God, I'm broke. Master P, when we had him on, talked about the deal they was going to give him. He ain't have $500 in his pockets or $5, however the story went. But he held out, he waited, and he bet on himself. Sometimes you got to bet on yourself. I mean, yeah, $1 million is great, but you can spend $1 million in a few months. The house is $350, a car's $100, the taxes on that's like $2 something. Next thing you know, you sitting on like $2 something, and that's gone because the maintenance of the house and the maintenance on the car and the clothes and all the stuff you do, that millie's gone. And now they looking, to recoup the money that they gave you, and shit slows down. So bet on yourself. But her situation was probably a little bit different. They came in, because remember, these labels like banks, and we have done numerous videos in the past.
Bet
they
on
give
yourself.
you the bag.
Facts.
And all this fancy shit they got in the contract, you don't quite understand.
Facts.
You don't quite understand it. And 10 years later, the bill becomes due, and they say, look, remember you said that, in 10 years that, 50% of this will go to this and this and this and this and this, and you thought you had this nest egg settled, and they snatched the money. So my advice would be to anyone, get a great lawyer, get a lawyer to check a lawyer, get an accountant to check an accountant. That's what I always say. Don't just go because somebody has a title on their name. Get somebody to check them and get somebody to check them. If you got a contract, get somebody reputable to look over it. Right? And then and get 3 or 4 different eyes on it, and then come to a decision. You need it. We had people that promised us the world and when we passed the contract to our legal counsel, they said, man, they was trying to take y'all for everything. I ain't gonna put nobody's name in it. But when I look back at this person, they was broke. They're going through all types of drama right now. They was trying to take our whole catalog, everything we work for, and our residuals. I'm like, hell no. But if we had just been overzealous and so, oh man, this person's reaching out, oh my God, They about to do this and do that and do this. First off, you ain't giving me no upfront money. We ain't even talking. But that's another thing. I ain't gonna go too deep into that. But hey, man, it's your brother O got me Hip Hop News Uncensored. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the video. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
I'm glad he said the basketball player. He just said the name. I can't even remember it. He said something about Kevin Garnett. I think he said signed some bad deals. I don't know, but here's the thing. My point is, everybody say the music industry is shady. It ain't just the music industry. They just pointed to the music industry first. There's so many. If you buying boats and stuff and flipping boats, that's a shady industry nobody know about. Basketball endorsements and all this type of stuff, paying the college people the shade points and all this. It's shady people everywhere. Doctors, any type of business, real estate. It's a lot of shady stuff in real estate. Can you imagine paying somebody off to say that the foundation of the house is not cracked? And you buy a house and they go through a house with a cracked foundation should not be allowed to go on the market, period. The way this whole system is set up. How in the world did she buy this house? And this house, she can't even get a loan to fix the house up because it got a cracked foundation. How did she end up getting the house in the first place with a cracked foundation? Well, it wasn't cracked when we sold it to her. It must have cracked 3-4 days or a week after she got it. Really? You can see how old that crack looks. So you got to bring in a scientist to say this crack open in the fungus and stuff that's been growing within the crack can't grow like this without years. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's a shady business is done all over the world, not just in the music industry. It just shows up real hard in the music industry. But if you're smart and stay independent and grind and do your own thing for a long time, and guess what? Soon as these people want to do business with you, make it where you don't need them. Okay, now I'm kind of even. I'm already selling out my own shows. I already got a big fan. You need to keep whatever you're doing to build yourself up. And then you start getting endorsements from people so you can build yourself up faster. That's all it's about. You got to stay independent, man, and put in some work and wear a couple of hats. That's all you got to do is learn some hats. But nah, what the average artist want to do is sing, party, and just be a star. Everybody want to take pictures with me. All the kids want to take pictures with me, and I'm not looking at what's going on. My manager and everybody's handling that, and they like, well, she ain't looking. She don't even ask to see the books. So shoot, she got all this. I'm gonna help myself to that. Everybody does it. Can't help it. You can't help it, man. Didn't you done dipped in once and she ain't noticed? You dip again, she ain't noticed. No, I'm gonna do a big dip because now I got problems at the house. It's Christmas time and my wife, I've been gone for a long time and I gotta really show her something. So I'm gonna dip a little deeper. And deeper. Next thing you know, when she opened the book and see all the dips you done did, it's $80,000 missing. Damn, and you shocked. Damn, I dipped $80,000. How'd that get missing? I've been dipping and covering it. Well, remember that time you had to pay for this and everything? Okay, that's 1 or 2 times. But $80,000 missing? Come on now. I heard these stories. They saddened me. I didn't think that people would want to hear these stories as entertainment. That saddens me also. So y'all take it slow. Rest in peace, Angie Stones. God dang, here come another one. You all expect human beings to do the right thing and they can't even go to church every Sunday. You expect human beings to do the right thing when it's time for them to judge themselves to do the right thing. They can't even do the right thing on YouTube. The right thing. They want to do the worldly thing to actually push themselves up. No wonder why it took me so long to get here. Shit, if I'd known I had to just cross some people, I would have had 2 million subscribers by now. I'm doing it the nice way. I ain't never crossed nobody, never had it coming to them. And when you have it coming to them, when you have a cross coming to you, a micro cross, forget about it. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.